Bishop Dag Heward-Mills Ministries. Discover how God can change your life forever.
He taught successfully. He didn't scream for help because he was not able to preach. They were shouting, screams or cries and drowning. Now Jesus is on the floor. Oof. Come. Jesus is on the floor because he went under the water before. Lie down. Jesus is on the floor, and now Jesus is undergoing mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, and we are pressing on his chest. Wake up, Son of God, wake up! Why? Because of you and that boat. And you knew he was going to, right? There were two boats. You gave him the one with the hole, and you the other one. So I didn't know they look alike, so I gave you any one that was there. And the boat are looking, they say, when we are inside the boat, we use our water to take it out. But I didn't know that you stay in for so long. I didn't know that you use the boat for a long time like that. I thought that you would just be 30 minutes, so I didn't know that the boat was. You are now waking him up from the dead. He has died in your ministry because he trusted himself that you should help him. Go and sit down. Such a person that will weld your roofing. Listen. I can show you many things in this building that, because I knew that the engineers were wicked people. Wicked. I myself came in and became an engineer. I can take you round. I'll show you. See this? You see this? You see this? You see this? I did it myself. Because they are wicked. They only think about what they will get. But you see, you may not call it wickedness. And you were choosing between the boat that sings and the one that doesn't sing. I said, well, I didn't know you would stay for a long time. I've done my best. You asked me for a boat. I've given you a boat. I don't know what have I done. You asked me for, I've given you my boat. Even I could have given you, but I've given you my boat. You asked me, I've given you my boat. Now what? Verse 4. My message is almost over. Now when he had left speaking, he said unto Simon, launch out into the deep and let down your nets for a draught. Anybody, listen, whom Jesus uses, you or your technical skills or your abilities, definitely you'll receive your reward for it. You may not preach yourself, but your ability to guide the ship into safe waters, your ability to keep Jesus at the right distance so that his voice is always heard. It's not too loud or it's not too. Pray if you have an idiot controlling the sound. Yeah. To hear. Trust, I said trust a little. Every few moments Jesus has to interject. I said a little. Make the boat come back. Then he has to come back. Blessed are the meek in spirit, for they shall be whatever. Hey, I said the boat has gone too far. Come, let it come back a bit. Let it come back a bit. Let it come back a bit. Too much, closer. No, closer. Out. Okay, it's okay. Why is it shaking? There is some fish which have been died in the boat. But why do you give me that boat? Some of the fish have been died and they are moving. It's not my fault. It's a fisherman. I told you that you were coming from my boat. That's how people work, you know. And that's why they don't prosper. They have 1,000 reasons. And when you ask them, all of them will defend themselves to the last. When you said, go to hell, they'll say, me? When? Lord, when? When did I see you naked? So you say, when did I see you naked? No, I've never seen you naked. Me? When? Me? I've never. love you, Jesus. I will love you, Jesus. Go, go. That's the difficulty of a judge. When you see the face, you change your judgment. When you see the face, you change your judgment. Hey! When you see the facts, you have a different judgment. When you see the person there crying, and say, when you see that, you change. You say no. Hey! It's not easy to be a judge. Oh. Pray that you will never be a judge. It's the most difficult job on earth. Be a judge. When you see them classified, clear murderers, they will say me, and they will cry. That's why my ministry is a percentage of what it could have been, because I have some people who bring me down to percentage. It's true. Every man of God is like that. Every man of God has been brought as low as the owners of the boat bring him to, and as low as the fishermen bring him to. Yes. That is why I love Juanita. I have her picture big like this in my office. I will never forget her. When I see her face, I only see somebody who loved me. I just remember somebody who really loved me very, very much. She came to me, she said, I want to stop my chapel work so that I can work in the office and really work on the book, because it will really help let the ministry go further. That's why I love her. When I see her picture, then I remember somebody who loved me. That's why when she died, I cried and wept over her baby, over her body, until my wife was pulling me, asking me that, what will her husband do if you are behaving like this? Because I see somebody who loved me. When you have somebody that's work for you and the person loves you, the person will work different. Say, I didn't know they couldn't hear you from there. You see Jesus far in the water. Now he's preaching to the fish, because the boat has come far and he was have to just trust me out. And you see him fast speaking on the water. Nobody can hear him anymore, because you have a wicked person who you say, trust me out just a little so that I can speak. They've left him to go. Now he's deep in the thing. Now before he's screaming, and the message is not coming out. Now it's time for blessing. Launch out into the deep. Let down your nets for a drought. And then what happened? Verse 5. Simon said, we have told at thy word. At thy word. Because after all, the first one was at thy word. We were working at thy word. We did what you said, thrust out a little, whatever. So we thrust out. And what happened next? They got a great multitude of fishes. Those of you who are working for the Lord, a day will come when God will give you a privilege and honor you for your hard work. It may not come in the way you are thinking it will particularly come. I never knew that I'll preach in mega church, that I preach in my camp. When I preach, I get nothing for preaching it. I never knew one day I'll preach that same mega church and somebody will invite me all over the world, that I'll be cutting down my appointments. I never knew. I never knew. I never knew that I will teach people marriage counseling, page to page, step, everything in that marriage counseling manual. Wrote it. Somebody will one day invite me, come and talk to us only about marriage, and we will give you a lot of money. It may not come in the way you think or from the particular thing you are doing, but one day somehow God will have a way. And when he's rewarding you, stop arguing. Receive the privileges.